It is very difficult right now to forecast what is going to happen in the different parts of the world regarding the legislation of end of life of packaging, because the situations vary a lot in different continents with different habits in terms of mainly recovering all the packaging waste. And we go from situations like in Europe where most of the packaging is already collected to situations like all the Asian or the African continent where the packaging is not collected. So before talking about recycling, we need the collection to be organized. So today it is difficult to understand where we are going to go. We think that Europe is going to lead the way, and therefore we think that the recipes that today we are developing for Europe most probably will become valid for the rest of the world. But today there is not a definite answer for everybody. Gualapack as a global company is monitoring all the legislations that are developed in the different countries, and therefore we're trying to be always informed at the edge with the newest information. Nevertheless, I think that the situation is becoming more clear in Europe and less clear in the other parts of the world, but we will keep monitoring.
Actually, collection is only the beginning, because what we need is a complete modernization and harmonization of all waste management infrastructure across Europe. So it's fundamental in order for our properly designed recyclable packaging to find its second life. It's very, very important for it to be within an infrastructure that is working, that is properly organized, that is not obsolete. And to be more specific, what we need are sorting technologies. We need sorting centers with up-to-date machinery, extrusion, all the state-of-the-art technology that enables pouches, packaging, to actually go back to being a resin, for mechanical recycling to be closing the loop, going back to resin, from which rigid or injection molding applications can see the light of day. So this is definitely fundamental to end litter, to really end litter and to walk the talk. But that's not all. That's not all. We need education. We need education and awareness. We need us, businesses and brand owners, but also public authorities, governments, institutions, to raise awareness among consumers, to educate and foster good behavior, among consumers, especially for the future generations. This is the only way that we will keep plastics and other types of waste out of the environment and within the right waste streams. Always in a holistic thinking and in a life cycle thinking, the same can be applicable to food. It's important for consumers to understand that packaging is only a small part of saving the environment. It's important not to waste food, because food in turn is another source of environmental impact. And wasting food is definitely going to harm the environment. So brand owners, another thing that they should do, since they have packaging as a beautiful surface where they can communicate, where they can give messages, they should take that opportunity also to clarify and to help consumers dispose of their pack in the right way. Oftentimes there are a lot of symbols, a lot of logos, a lot of confusion on packaging, and this may mislead consumers regarding disposal. So I think one simple effort can also be really for brand owners that have consumers' trust, is to give very clear indication to their loyal consumers on what they have to do, so how they have to dispose of their packaging.